shit don't even plugged up. Hold on, you guys. It is hot out here. Right, all of y'all got the. Oh, here we go. Well, all of y'all got the fall and autumn in y'all respective towns. We still got summer here, y'all. It is hot. It is hot. Welcome, y'all. I'm back. I know it's been a minute. You know, I haven't been consistent as I normally am. It's because I've been hella busy with this officiating shit. A lot of the times I don't get to see football, so if you don't see a stream, that means I didn't get to watch football. But as some of y'all know, y'all follow me on the ground. Y'all seen that I attended the Commanders game this weekend versus the Raiders. And boy, it was lit. Victory Tuesday. You know, I spent yesterday traveling back home all day, so I didn't give y'all Victory Monday. And y'all know, when we got a victory here, what we do? We grab a shot, we grab a glass, and we put belt to ass. Belt to ass. What up, Key? Belt to ass to those Raiders. 24-41. No Jaden, no problem. As y'all can see the thumbnail, Marcus Mariota, JD5 in the background, looking like a demon with the hoodie on. He was trying to make himself unnoticeable, but we know that walk. We know that walk even with the little limp. I seen him trying to blend in with all the practice squad players and they practice squad game day suits and stuff. It was lit, man. It's always a good time when I go to DC. I enjoy myself, had a time. It's always good when you got a W. Only takeaway about this trip, man, I didn't get to see my guy Rio Robinson. He was there at the game. I couldn't catch up with him. It's just too many people. It was sold out. Sold out game, y'all. Sold out. I never seen, well, I ain't gonna say I never seen, because last year when I went versus Philly, the game was sold out as well. But Raider fans is just different, man. Raider fans travel deep. They was deep as fuck. They tailgating. Oh my gosh, tailgating. They top tier. They the kings in the parking lot. They the motherfucking tailgate kings in the parking lot. But when it comes to being on that field, oh my gosh, they lay the egg. They lay the egg. And my boy Ooch from my neighborhood, he came to the game as well. Met up with him. He was like, man, we ain't beat y'all in 20 years. And he said, we got a problem with backup quarterbacks. Backup quarterbacks just kill us. And I'm like, oh, you don't say. Okay, and it's a Marcus Mariota revenge game. He played for Oakland a few years back. And he was out for revenge, man. Marcus Mariota had him a game. Everybody had them a game. Let's be honest. Mariota to Chris Rodriguez got his first action of the season. Jeremy McNichols, we running back by committee. That's why we was able to get rid of Brian Robinson Jr., shipped him off to the 49ers. We lost Austin Eckler week 2 to Achilles injury. He's out for the season. That might be it for his career. So we got Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, our 7th round rookie. We got Chris Rodriguez, who's been on this roster for about three years now. And then we got Jeremy McNichols. Running back by committee, and of course, you know, we got dual threat quarterback, so Mariota, JD5, and then we also got another gadget player in Jeremy Lane and Deebo Samuel. So as of right now, I want to say the Commanders is either number 1 or number 2 in rushing. I want to say number 2 behind the Detroit Lions. Oh man, we gonna get to them in a minute too. Great game last night by the Detroit Lions. Great way to run the ball. Great way to eat up the clock and control the clock and time management. Man, that was a good game. I was watching that game while on the plane. Uh, Shout out Suave. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. But man, let's get into some stuff. It's a whole lot to get into. Um, it's so hard to watch football while on the East Coast because our 10 o'clock games here are 1 o'clock games there. So while I'm at a 1 o'clock game, all the other games are going on, and I really can't watch because my main focus is watching the game that I'm attending. Uh, but I seen it was some good ones. I was able to get on my phone and watch a little YouTube TV while our game got out of hand, and our game was pretty much over. I was still inside the stadium. I was watching the ending of the Rams and the Eagles game. And oh my gosh, man. What a fucking game. What a comeback. What a comeback to the Eagles. You got to give it to them, man. Because I thought that game was in the bag. I thought the Rams had them. This is why you play 4 quarters of football. It's not over. The game literally is not over until that clock hit 000. And this is why you can never go ahead and just, already count a victory, because while you getting relaxed and you take your foot off the gas, this team feel like they can still come back and they can still win this game because there's still time left on the board. And that's essentially what happened with the 2 block field goals. Jordan Davis, man. Jordan Davis, how clutch is that? How clutch is that? That's crazy, right? That's crazy. When you thought the game was about to end, I don't even know how they just let them come back, fighting back like that. Because, I didn't get to see the whole game, but you the fucking Rams. You supposed to be one of the better teams in the NFC. You took this team the distance last year in the snow, and then you let this one slip through your fingers. I feel like Philly, I told y'all last season, I got Philly to go back to the bowl. This team not even playing its best football right now, and they still finding ways to win. This team ain't even throwing the ball like that. They did this week, though, because I got A.J. Brown in fantasy. He finally gave me some goddamn points. But this team not even throwing the ball like that and winning games, the first 2 games. They had to get the passing game going. I'll take it because they was trailing, so got the passing game going. They fought back. Special teams helped. Defense helped. And they came out victorious, man. That was a good game. I watched the Bears put belt to ass to Dallas. I was able to watch that game. I watched my fantasy running back, James Conner, get hurt against the San Francisco 49ers. Sunday night, the TV was just on. I really wasn't watching, though. Chiefs and the Giants. I don't even know why the Giants got a Sunday night football slot. I don't give a fuck who they was watching. Chiefs don't look like the Chiefs no more. The jig is up on the Chiefs. And then you got the Giants. I'm like, man, this is one boring-ass Sunday night game. I was out to dinner. It was on, but I really wasn't watching. Keep, I got Seattle in that one. I got Seattle. What other games did I see? I seen the Broncos and Chargers, and what a fucking play by Justin Herbert. And we got to play this guy next week. I'll probably be at that game too next week, depending on how many games I get scheduled for this week. I might buy me a ticket to go to that game. But what a fucking pass to Keenan Allen with a man in his face, sidearm, and a man all draped all over Keenan Allen. Made that game-winning catch, man. Man, What a game. What a game. I like that game. Broncos versus the Chargers. What other game did I see that was on? Um, Seattle put belt to ass to the Saints. I knew that was gonna happen. Saints. Uh, I don't know what's going on with the Saints, man. Well, we already knew this was gonna happen. Once Derek Carr retired, we knew this was gonna happen. Key, where's your wrench? I thought you had one. What is this, Makiba Lawson? This is probably why you don't have it. If you changed your name. Let me see. Excuse me, y'all. This is my sister in the chat. All right, there you go. Um, Compton Cowboys. Thank you for the super chat, $4.99. You didn't say nothing, but appreciate you, Compton Cowboys. Is that Bryce? Compton Cowboys, is that Bryce? HTTR, HTTC. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, raise hell. Oh man. DC. Oh, that's Pop. What up, Pop? um, DC was such a vibe though, man. DC was such a vibe. I'm trying to think, what other games did I see? Did I see the Thursday night game? Who played Thursday night? I don't think I got to see the Thursday night game like that neither. Boy, been busy, man. I've been busy with this damn officiating. I've been having games back to back to back. I had over, let me see, I had 11, 14, 16. I had 19 games I officiated last week. 19 games, y'all. It's a lot of goddamn games in 1 week. So that's why y'all haven't been getting consistent content like that, because my schedule be all over the place. And I was waiting for a game today. I didn't get one, so I'm like, all right, it's noon. I've been waiting for a couple hours. Let me go out here and say what's up to the pull-up gang, because I missed you guys. You know, this has been a rough season. You see, I ain't even been able to get I ain't even get a chance to go, you know, to stream with Tiny after each week, because I haven't been able to watch football like that. Out of 1 week, I want to say I watched the opening week, week 1. I watched football that week. I gave y'all content after that. Other than that, shit, I've been busy. The Thursday night game we lost, I watched half the game. The first Thursday night football game, Cowboys and Eagles, I probably watched from the second quarter to the end. I didn't see the Friday night game at all. Thursday, just past Thursday, who played? I'm trying to think. Let me see. Who played this past Thursday? You see, it's so bad I can't even remember, y'all. Oh, Bills and the Dolphins. I did watch some of it. Thanks, Pop. Hell yeah, Lions look good, man. And then they had that one Muhammad guy that kept putting pressure on Lamar Jackson too. He was all in the backfield. Aiden Hutchinson came up with a clutch strip fumble on Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, man, he leading the league in fumbles, man. He doing all his goddamn intense workouts and exercising. He better do some goddamn ball handling exercises the way he fumbling it. A fumble each time, each week so far this season. Lamar looked good, but then they started having that containment. They was containing that pocket. They have a linebacker sitting, spying on him. He couldn't get away. You had to force him to throw it. And then their coverage started getting better towards the end of the game. I know they was targeting Terrion Arnold, but then later on in the game, his coverage started to get better. Brian Branch coverage started to get better. Kirby Joseph, DJ Reed. Like, man, it's looking like teams are got the jig is out against the Chiefs, the Ravens, but them Bills still look strong though. The Bills still look strong. We'll get into some stuff though, man. I got some stories, man. Let me break some news to you guys. We'll get into the scores, stats, all of that. But the biggest story as of right now, oh shit, what happened? Where's biggest story as of right now? Okay, why is this? Let me move this over so y'all can see. Here we go. The Tennessee Titans release safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Gardner-Johnson, 27, recorded 15 tackles, 11 solo, 1 QB hit in 3 starts this season. The Texans acquired Gardner-Johnson and a 2026 6th-round pick from the Eagles in March. Let me here's another one. This is the reason why they released him. Among the issues that arose with Gardner-Johnson per sources, criticism of teammates in the secondary, including the size of one player's contract, complaints about his role, including a desire to blitz more frequently, and a trade request. It was simply too much for the Texans to tolerate, especially during a winless start to the season after hoping to take a next step and advance further in the postseason, Aaron Wilson wrote. We all do know C.J. Gardner-Johnson can be verbal. He's opinionated. The man's just a straight shooter. So I can see his mouth getting him in trouble. Remember, he didn't have some things to say about his teammates and his former GM in Philly. But I feel like the way that Philly defense is looking, especially that secondary without him, this is all eyes for them to go ahead and re-sign this dude and bring him back so that secondary can be more crucial. Don't be opposed to Philly picking this dude up. I hope somebody else pick him up before Philly does, because I don't want to see this dude twice again in the season. We know how good Philly secondary is with him. And as of right now, they're struggling without him. This right here is crazy, though. Didn't see this coming, but I think that secondary will be all right in Houston without him. But I definitely think this is all subject for the Eagles can pick him up once he clear waivers. Let me see. Let me make this thing. I'll make this thing smaller. And then other news, after falling 0-3, losing Sunday night to the Kansas City Chiefs, the New York Giants has made a move and benched Russell Wilson for Giants rookie Jackson Dart has been named starting quarterback. The Dart era in New York is officially underway as he gets set to make his first career start against the Chargers. And that Charger defense is looking really good right now. I feel like this is the worst time to throw him in there. I know it's baptized by fire with a lot of these rookies nowadays, but right now the LA Chargers is on fire. That defense is on fire, and I feel like this right here is not going to be a good start for him because I don't feel like the quarterback was the issue over there in New York. They was just praising Russell Wilson last week against Dallas, throwing for almost 500 yards, losing by a field goal. Of course, you turn the ball over late in the game, anybody going to lose to that kicker in Dallas. All you got to do is get to the 50 and he's going to kick it. But Russ was cooking last week. I know shit looked different, but I think the Chiefs' defense is better than Dallas, in my opinion. So, of course, he struggled. But this week you got the LA Chargers, who defense made Patrick Mahomes look kind of iffy. And you're going to throw this rookie in there. I don't think this go well for him. I think it's more issues than just the quarterback position over there in New York. I feel like that secondary is trash. Good front seven, but secondary is not it. They're giving up a lot of points, giving up a lot of deep balls. I don't see this going right for Jackson Dart. It could. If it does go right, then, hey, this dude going to look like the next thing in New York. But let's be realistic right now. I'm nervous about going up against the Chargers next week with whatever quarterback we got playing, whether it's JD or whether it's Marcus. And JD second year, rookie of the year, Marcus Mariota, wily vet. He can handle his own. And I'm nervous about that damn Chargers defense. Especially Big U son, Deion Henley. That dude was balling with the flu. Derwin James all over the goddamn field. We shall see, though. Commanders fan, thank you for the $4.99. We back. Where you been, my boy? Oh, you must have just fallen up in here, man. I've been officiating this football season. So, with officiating, I'm missing a lot of football. All throughout the week pretty much, because I'm doing girls high school flag. That's anywhere from Monday to Thursday. You got JV Thursdays and Fridays. You got varsity on Fridays. Pop Warner Saturdays and Sundays. So last week my Saturday and Sunday was gone. I did 12 hours on Saturday. I did 11 on Sunday. So the only thing I was able to see was like the second half of Minnesota versus Atlanta. And then yesterday I see Atlanta got belt the ass 30-0. I'm like, by the Panthers. Like, what is going on? I know it's any given Sunday, but damn, 30-0 to the Panthers is wild. Me and Cheddar Chulo got a bet. I got a bet with E over there at goddamn, what's my boy's name? I don't know why I keep wanting to say the fucking Viral Way. It's not the Viral Way. I can't even think of their podcast right now. That's crazy, and I've been on there several times. I can't think of it. But anyway, Giants QB Russell Wilson has been benched, and the Bengals could use a veteran signal caller while Joe Burrow recovers from toe surgery. Wilson, 36, has thrown for 778 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions, with a 59.1 completion percentage and 3 starts. Should the Bengals pursue a trade for Wilson? 778 yards throughout 3 weeks is nothing to, turn a blind eye to. 3 touchdowns, 3 picks. Them 3 picks, didn't come at the best time of the game. That moon ball has been getting picked off. Dudes have seen it coming. We already know that's his MO. You got somebody who can cover. That's a 50-50 ball for a lot of solid corners. I think Giants should keep Russ. You never know what's gonna happen with this just Jackson Dart thing, and you might have to fuck around and go back to Russell Wilson. To me, he's not playing that bad. He's not god awful. He's not looking like Geno Smith. It could be worse. It could be worse. I just think that they were just ready for Jackson Dart anyway. You feel me? First round rookie. Why not? What they got to lose? They 0-3 already. He said, trade me back my Seahawks defense I dropped. Nope. Man, I wanted them, and then you took my Broncos defense. So nope. I think I ain't get to watch the Cincinnati game, so I don't see how bad they backup was yesterday. I know the Vikings put up a lot of points. I seen that what's the damn corner name? Played with the Colts, played with Philly last year. Y'all help me out. I can't think of buddy's name. Isaiah Rodgers. I see he had a game yesterday. 210 sniper. I said that. I even posted it on my story. I said, man, somebody go pick him up before Philly do. Philly pick him up. That's going to be a problem. They'll be able to do a whole lot with him back there. Pop, you still in here? I know you hurting on this one. Buccaneers star wide receiver Mike Evans is out multiple weeks with a hamstring injury he suffered during Sunday's game versus the Jets. While no firm timetable has been set, the Bucs expect Evans to miss 3 to 4 weeks. This hurt, man, and it seems like he's getting these hamstring injuries more and more the older he gets. You know, I don't know if he's not taking his stretching serious. You know, his what's the word I'm looking for? His recovery more serious. Bruh gotta get better, man. He gotta get better. He's too old to keep having these soft tissue injuries. But then when you get old, I mean, they do come out of nowhere. You can stretch, and shit tighten up on you. Scrooston G, I'm glad you in here, Scrooston G, because man, our Texans is driving me crazy, man. What is going on over there? CJ is struggling. I'm saying we, like I'm just really a Texan fan, even though I do love that team. It's a lot going on over there, man. They need to get things together. Get things together over there, man, in Houston. It's looking bad. 0-3. Come on, H-Town. They cost me money last week. Said, damn. Who they lose to? They lost to, was it the Colts? I know it was one of them divisional teams. No tribute. Jerry Jones said the Cowboys are not planning to tribute for Packers DN Michael Parsons before Sunday night's game at AT&T Stadium. I don't think that's appropriate this way. Emmitt Smith coming back was a different story. But that's not to diminish Micah. I think Micah's got enough welcome out here. We just need to show we got, I don't know what this word is. We just need to show that we got, I don't know what the hell this means. I don't know if this is a typo or what. During his tenure with the Cowboys, Parsons achieved the following accolades. Let's read them off. Defensive Rookie of the Year 2021. Two-time first-team All-Pro 2021-2022. Second-team All-Pro in 2023. Four-time Pro Bowler 2021 through 2024. Make the Pro Bowl every year he's been in the league. Parsons will make his much anticipated return to Dallas this weekend. Damn, that's pretty soon too. Oh, it was Tampa. Yeah, it was Tampa. They lost two. They had Tampa on the ropes. Tampa been winning by the hair of their chinny chin chin too lately. But I think Tampa might be the first team that knock off the Eagles this week. We'll get into that a little bit later. Um, about this no tribute thing. I think uh it'd be cool to give him one, but they don't owe him one. If that makes sense to y'all. It'd be cool if they did that. Like he was only there 4 years. Ain't like he spent a lifetime there. It's not like he Michael Irvin or Emmett or a Charles, not a Charles, a Darren Woodson or Troy Aikman. He didn't even make it to a second contract. So I don't feel like a tribute is owed to him. Yeah, he did a lot in that 4 years for this organization. But I think tributes is for people who left, like who spent most of their career somewhere and then they come back after like 9, 10 or plus years, and then they come back and play there one last time, and then you give them a tribute, you know what I'm saying, a farewell. Micah Parsons got another 10 years in him, and like I said, this right here will be a sneeze of his career once he's done. Most people that's going to be coming into the league going to forget about him being in Dallas once it's all said and done for him. Yeah, so tribute, I mean, it'd be cool to give him one, but I don't think they owe him one. Oh, y'all taking applications over there in Washington? I might need to go to a new team, bro. I'm just playing. Hey, man, I'm welcoming anybody who want to come on this bandwagon, man. Anybody. But yeah, man, let's get into some recap. I'm 3-0 in fantasy too, by the way. Before I get into that though, I got a new little toy, man. I got a new little, let me show y'all this real quick. Got this from the team store. So let me tell y'all about the team store. So I didn't get to see Rio Robinson. That's one of my favorite YouTubers that in this football Washington Commander content space. I've been watching my boy for some time now. I want to say like a few years, him and Louis T. Louis T don't come outside. Louis T don't be outside. He don't be amongst the people like that, but Rio do. Rio fucks with LA heavy. You know what I'm saying? He fuck with LA culture. I'm one of his mods in his chat, and I'm a member. So I didn't get to see him. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, all right, I didn't see him at the tailgate. I'll see him at some time, either during the game or after the game. No biggie about that. I really wasn't sweating it. But I go to the team store. There's no Washington Super Bowl era jerseys, which I was 50-50 about that because I'm like, they did say October, so it's not quite October yet, but I felt like if they selling them online already, they should be selling them in the team store. And I don't want to go online to get mine if I'm going to go to the team store. I can just buy it at the team store since they already been selling them online. No Super Bowl era jerseys in sight except for they had an old Darrell Green one. But I didn't want Darrell Green. So I'm looking for a Trey Amos jersey. Trey Amos is our second round pick. Cornerback. You know, I love corners, so I'll always like getting me a cornerback. Like I got Deion jersey. I had me I never got a chance to get a D Hall jersey. I had me a Josh Norman jersey. I was gonna get a Lattimore, but Lattimore been looking real. So Trey Amos been locking shit down. So I'm like, I'm gonna get me a Trey Amos jersey. No fucking Trey Amos jerseys. I'm like, all right, cool. I get up to the front. No more game day pins, and y'all know I collect game day pins. They said game day pins was sold out 10 minutes after they opened the door. I'm like, at this point, I'm so mad. I'm sweating, y'all. And y'all know how much I sweat. I'm sweating, back sweating. I'm hot. And my wife was like, just go find something else to go buy. So I'm like, all right. So I went and bought a team towel. I bought this. I got some football cards. I ain't bought no football cards in I don't know how long. Know what I'm saying? Look, I got Terry McLaurin. I got Deron Payne, Brian Robinson in there, Jonathan Allen in there, Dexter Manley, Steven Davis. I got Santana Moss in here, Pierre Garcon, Alfred Morris. There's some good ones in here. There's some bums in here too, but I'm like, man. But the only thing that made me feel better was after I left out the team store, the dude who seen the left hand up, old Goody, I ran into him, took a picture with him, and then, you know, I went to my seats and we proceeded to put belt to ass. You feel me? Belt to ass to them Raiders. Sorry, Shrimp Life. But we had to do it. Yeah, I didn't get to see my boy Rio, even though I stayed after pretty well. Everybody was leaving to beat traffic. I wanted to stay because, you know, I just can't go up and be at Northwest Stadium every weekend like, you know, the residents could. So I was like, man, I'm staying for this. You know what I'm saying? I got to see everybody walk out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody saying what's up, saying bye. Just good vibes at the stadium. And then I sat next to this dude who had a sick-ass Jaden Daniels shirt on. I'm like, man, where you get that shirt from? And he was like, I got this at Glen Oaks. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, is that a mall or something? And he's like, yeah. He was like, what, you not from out here? I'm like, man, I'm from Compton. He was like, Compton? He's like, what the hell you doing out here? I'm like, shit, I'm a fan of the team. Like, I come out here once a year to see a game. And he like, man, give me your number. He said, I'm going to shoot you a text. Text me your address, and I'm going to go and buy you this shirt and send it to you. I'm like, that's a bet. I'm like, damn. I'm like, every time I come to the stadium, it's always something good. I went to New York MetLife Stadium. What was that? 8 years ago. Is that 8 years ago? 7 years ago. 7 years ago, 2018. We went, beat the Giants. I sat next to this dude. Name is Cash Cato. And later on, I ended up seeing him on Instagram. And I was like, yo, I was sitting behind you at the game. And he was a Commander fan, but he's from Brooklyn. And then he was at the game this weekend. And then we finally really got to introduce ourselves after following each other for 7 years. You know what I'm saying? We took a shot. I got to meet his son. And then I'm like, shit, when I'm in your town, I'm going to hit you up. When you in my town, you know what I'm saying, hit me up. And shit, when we here, we going to link. You know what I'm saying? So even though I didn't get to meet Rio, I got to meet a lot of other people that, you know what I'm saying, follow me on the ground and shit. And I got to take pictures with it and all of that. So, yeah, that was cool, man. That was cool. Yeah, we do got the best fan base. And we got one of the finest fan bases, too. Oh, my God, it's so much work in D.C. Let me not be too loud because my lady in the next room. But, man, y'all got to see the eye candy out there. Oh, fuck, I can say it. I mean, I'm married. I ain't blind. D.C. popping, y'all. Like Cameron saying, paid in full. Look at me, hey. D.C. is where it's at. Hey, Watch. Y'all follow. Y'all follow this page. Commanders Cuties. Let me put this shit in the chat. I'm about to put this shit in the chat for y'all. I don't know why this page don't have a lot of followers. But y'all go ahead and follow it, man. Okay, why? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it because it ain't popping up. We're going to get into the recap in a minute, y'all. Just give me a minute. Here we go. I'm about to put this up so y'all can see. And then hopefully it can come through right here. Let me get Michael off of here. Oh, come on, what's up? Okay. Man, look at these. Look at this. I don't know why they not getting enough followers. Look, they even got my lady on there. Yeah, so y'all go ahead and follow that page. I guess whoever hashtag HTTC, that's who they add on there. But yeah, man. Let's get into this recap though. Week 3 is in the books. Hold on. Alright. Week 3 is in the books. Starting with Thursday Night Football. Josh Allen and them Buffalo Bills hosted Tua, turn the ball over, and those Miami Dolphins. Dolphins are now 0-3. Buffalo moves to 3-0. I felt like Miami was right there. They was fighting as long as they can until, one turnover. Tua turn the ball over, and then hold on. He said, "Yes, he is true." What up, ho? Yeah, I bet it is since out there. Chocolate City, man. Hey, I just wish I can take my eyes out and y'all can see what I can see, because I ain't the type of person who just be popping out his phone and doing all the the extras and thirsty shit. Y'all just gotta see what I see. And then what's crazy is, what I'm saying, me and my wife, we be looking together. Like, she know I'm gonna be looking. She know I'll be looking. So it looked like a chick was there. This had to be her first game. This had to be her first rodeo. Cause Shorty was looking cute, but she had on heels. And my wife was like, does she know this is not that type of party? I'm like, she probably on the first date. The first date is a football game. She gonna know when the motherfucking feet is hurting after being here for a while that this ain't it. But It be some work in there, man. It be some work at these games, man. And these women is starting to get involved more and more with the game. Like my wife friend was there. She was a diehard Raider fan. Like she does this, traveling shit to all these stadiums just like I do. She's a diehard Raider for over 40, 50 years, like type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a big sis to my wife. Big Raider fan. You know what I'm saying? She's part of a Raiders chapter out here in LA. She says they got over like 150 members in a Raider crew. Man, it's hey, I love to see women involved with the game of football like that and then become passionate diehard fans. They travel, they wear the merch, and then when you talk to them about the game, they know what they talking about. It's like, oh shit, okay, I can talk to you and I ain't got to dumb myself down. Nah, they know the game just like you know it. They watch just like you watch, and that's a beautiful thing. That's what meshes us two men that loves football and women that loves football. It's like a beautiful thing. DC is the move, Commanders fan. If you ain't been, you gotta go, bro. You gotta go. You gotta go. My wife wanna move there. I don't know about all that. I don't know. It's beautiful there though. I live on the outskirts, but she want a brownstone right in the city, right in DC. We was in Bowie yesterday before we get back into this Dolphins, and because ain't nobody give a fuck about the Dolphins right now. Mark Nasty gonna be quiet in the group chat all season. We was in Bowie. She kept saying Bowie, and now she got me saying Bowie. Bowie, city of Bowie, Maryland, and that's where we went to go eat at. We went to eat there Sunday night, and then we went to eat there yesterday before we hopped on the plane. Bowie's probably like 15 to 20 minutes away from where we were in Landover by the stadium. And the food spots, Black Cow and Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey is like on a brunch type of tip. Black Cow is too, but we went there for dinner. You might want to go to Black Cow for dinner because it's more like dinner options there. But Milk and Honey, breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, fire. Black Cow, fire. The service, fire. Food, fire. Prices, fire. Music, ambiance, vibes, fire. I'm like, damn, man, and we got to go back to home. And I'm about to miss this. I'm like, as soon as we got back home, I'm like, man, I'm ready to go back. No, I only wanted to come home to see my babies. But if I had to see them and give them a kiss and leave them again, I would have. I'll see y'all next week. Because I want to go back so bad. But I was supposed to be going to Atlanta this weekend. Remember, I had 3 games that I was going to before the schedule even came out. It was this game against the Raiders. It was the Chargers game. And it was against Atlanta because y'all know I love Atlanta Stadium. I don't know why the football guys do me like this, but they put all 3 games back to back to back. So I'm going to miss Atlanta this week. And I'm going to go to that Charger game next week. I got to be. There ain't no way Commander Hove is not in the building in L.A. and the Commanders is in L.A. So, he said, I've been there before. He said, I've been before. I got fam there. I'm from Virginia. Small town called Montpelier. Okay, I never heard that. So, as many times I done been to the DMV, this was my first time. This trip was my first time actually hanging in Virginia. I was in Virginia Saturday night because my wife friend, her nephew, it was his birthday, and he told her to meet him at this club. So we got dressed and went to this club when we got there. And when we got there, I don't know if y'all seen my story, there was a whole bunch of Indians, Arabs in there. And I'm like, let me put this shit on my story because Like I said, if my eyes gotta see it, y'all gotta see it. But a lot of shit I don't post, but I posted this. And this dude kept saying, last song, last song. And for like an hour, this nigga kept going and kept going. And the owners kept saying, once he get off, it's going to transition to hip hop and we got a DJ. But the DJ who was supposed to transition to, this was his favorite artist. And he over there talking about this song he's about to perform was dedicated to me. And y'all should have seen these people dancing to this shit. I couldn't understand a fucking word he was saying, but that was they shit though. That was they shit, bro. Ah, man. Hey, that club was so deep full of them. And I'm like, this shit got to transition to hip hop because it's black people on the patio smoking hookah and they ready for this shit to be wrapped up. And the owner kept telling us, yeah, we're going to wrap this up. We're going to wrap this up. But this nigga didn't want to get off the stage. Niggas would have to Sandman him. So once her nephew finally got there, he was like, nah, this ain't it. We out of here. So we end up going to this club. What was the name of it? Forgot the name of it. But when we got there, I'm like, oh shit, this club is dead. We got table service at a club and this shit is dead. And they like, nah, they just opened the doors. He was like, it's about to get jumping in a minute. And I kid you not, about 15 minutes later, that whole club was packed. All the sections around us was packed out. The main sections that was like on the dance floor where the DJ was, it was packed out. Then they had tables on the other side. And when you look at this club, don't look like a club, bro. It looked like a house. It looked like a brownstone. It's brownstones. It's brownstones next to each other, but they clubs. And then you got people who stay on top of it. So I'm like, this shit is really weird. I know they don't never get no fucking sleep up there. But they probably enjoy the view, enjoy what they see out there. And DC was lit, man. I'm not a club guy no more. I was ready to go when I got there. I was still ready to go. You know, it was women all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Alcohol, people dancing and all that shit. But it's club just not my scene no more. It ain't the same from when I used to run the clubs. Not the same no more, but it definitely was popping though. I can tell if a club is popping, if it's dead. For younger people, that shit was cracking. For me, I was like, nigga, I'm sleepy. I'm tired. Nigga, I had just landed that day. I only got 3 hours of sleep because I officiated a flag, JV, and varsity game. Once that was over with, I had 3 hours of sleep, had to get up, go to the airport, fly there, and then from there I had to shower, get dressed, and go out. So nigga was whooped already. But back into these games, man. Tua was 22 out of 34 for 146. 146 and you threw 34 times. That is terrible. That is awful. That is awful. This is 4 yards per pass. You're not even throwing to the sticks, bro. You're not even trying to get a first down. This is all out the backfield type shit. 2 touchdowns and interceptions. He wasn't sacked, though. It's a good thing. Devin Achane, 12 carries. 62 yards, no touchdowns. Once they kept getting in the red zone or the goal line, they kept giving it to Ollie Gordon. Ollie Gordon, a rookie. 9 carries, 38 yards, 4.2 yards per carry in the tub. Tyreek Hill. We got a Tyreek Hill signing, y'all. 5 catches, 49 yards and a touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 5 catches, 39 yards and a touchdown. Achane, 7 catches, 29 yards. That's where the 4 yards per pass kept coming from. He said 30 to 35 minutes from Richmond. Okay. Richmond is kind of out there. Richmond, Virginia. I know it's pretty far. Virginia Beach is hella far, like 3 hours away from the city. Josh Allen, 22 out of 28. Only 6 incompletes. 213 yards, 7.6 yard per pass, 3 passing touchdowns. He was sacked 2 times. James Cook, 19 carries, 108 yards in the tub. Josh Allen, 4 carries, 25 yards. Dalton Kincaid was the lead receiver, 5 catches, 66 yards in the tub. Khalil Shakur, 4 catches, 45 yards, and a touchdown. Jackson Hall's only catch, 5 yards and a touchdown. Buffalo moves to 3-0. Buffalo hosts the Saints this week. Saints is 0-3. Buffalo, it looks like Buffalo is going to move to 4-0. They go 4-0. This might be the let's see Buffalo's schedule. Let me look up their schedule. This might be an easy year for Buffalo. They might have an easy schedule. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put this on the screen, and then we're gonna see this shit together because this might be an easy year for them, man. All right, so they got the Saints that's winless. We already know they got one of the weakest divisions in the league. Patriots is trash. Patriots might give them a game, though, but I think Buffalo is ultimately going to win that game. They got the Falcons. We already know the Falcons just got their ass whooped 30-0. They put up a donut on a team that was winless. Then they got to turn around and play the team who blew out the Atlanta Falcons 30-0. And this team is trash. Easy win. Then they got to play against their nemesis, those Kansas City Chiefs. Then they play the Dolphins again. Dolphins ain't beat these dudes in I don't know how long. Tampa Bay might be a good game. Then they play the Texans. The Texans is struggling right now. I don't know. That might be a trap game by that time in November. Then they got the Steelers. You know, that can go either way. They got the Bengals. That's probably still before Joe Burrow get back. Buffalo going to take that. December 7th, that might be in the snow. But we know Cincinnati's no strangers to the snow neither. Then they got the Patriots again. Then they got the Cleveland Browns. They got the Eagles. And then they got the Jets again. Easy schedule. Easy schedule. 757. Shout out. Shout out. Is that Newport News? 757. Keys to the city. Oh, 9-5 lane change. I need him too. That's my quarterback too. This is the easy schedule for the Bills, man. We might see the Bills go 15-2. Don't be surprised. 15-2, 14-3. Easy. Easy. Next game, the Minnesota. God damn, Minnesota put up 48 against the Bengals. Jake Browning, 19 out of 27, 140 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, sacked 3 times. QBR 23.7. That's terrible. Samaje Perine, 4 carries, 21 yards. Taj Brooks, 5 carries, 17 yards. Chase Brown, 10 carries, 3 yards. Oh my God. So you meaning to tell me the Bengals don't have Joe Burrow and they can't run the ball? 21 carries for 53 yards. That's only 2.5 yards. Oh shit. I didn't even know Noah Fant played for the Bengals, y'all. That's how much I'm out the loot right now. He said, yeah, Newport News is a part of 757. We're the 7 cities. Oh, man, put me up on game. What's those 7 cities? I'm gonna have to make my way towards that part of Virginia. I know that's kind of way out though. Jamar Chase, 5 catches, 50 yards. Noah Fant, 5 catches, 26 yards. Chase Brown, 4 catches, 17 yards. T. Higgins, only 1 catch for 15 yards. Oh, yeah, it's ugly in Cincinnati. It's ugly. It's ugly. 10 points. It's ugly. Minnesota, Carson Wentz. Okay, Carson Wentz. 14 out of 20, 173, 2 touchdowns. It probably was over with, you know what I'm saying, most of the game. I think this was mostly like defense and special teams. All he had to do was make sure the ball got in the end zone a couple times. Jordan Mason, 16 carries, 116 yards, 2 tubs. Damn, I wish I would have drafted Jordan Mason in my fantasy. I drafted fucking Aaron Jones, and he out already. I drafted James Conner. He out for the season. Running backs looking ugly for me right now. Justin Jefferson, 5 catches, 75 yards. T.J. Hockenson, 5 catches, 49 yards in the tub. Josh Oliver, only catch, 12 yards, tub. I see John Allen got a fumble recovery. Blake Brandell got a fumble recovery. Isaiah Rodgers. Jeff Okudah is with the Vikings. 4 fumble recoveries. And then Isaiah Rodgers, pick 6, 87-yard tub. Damn. It's ugly. That's ugly. 48-10. Bengals fall to 2-1, got their first loss. Minnesota moved to 2-1. Steelers and the Patriots. Steelers winning 21-14. Steelers moved to 2-1. Patriots 1-2. Colts. Colts looking good with Daniel Jones over there. Indiana Jones. 18-25 for 228 and a touchdown. He also ran for 27 yards. Jonathan Taylor, that's my only healthy running back in fantasy right now, is Jonathan Taylor. 17 carries, 102 yards, 3 tubs. Michael Pittman Jr., 6 catches, 73 yards in a tub. Alec Pierce, 4 catches, 67 yards. Tyler Warren, which is my tight end, 3 catches, 38 yards. Cam Ward, 23 out of 18, 219. An interception and a touchdown. Sacked 4 times. QBR 34. He need more help over there, man. Cam Ward need more help. Colts 3-0. Titans 0-3. Texans. I'm looking at you, Scrooston G. 17-10. Jaguars. Jaguars moved to 2-1. Texans moved to 0-3. Falcons. Sorry ass Falcons. And we got them on the menu this week. We got Bird on the menu. Falcons fall to 1-2, losing to the Carolina Panthers 30-0. Carolina moves to 1-2 as well. Eagles. Eagles beat the Rams 33-26. Eagles moves to 3-0. Rams, I wanted to say Lambs so bad. Rams falls to 2-1. Matthew Stafford, 19 out of 33 for 196. 2 touchdowns and a pick. Kyron Williams, 20 carries, 94 yards. Blake Corum, 8 carries, 53 yards. No rushing touchdowns. Puka, goddamn, Puka had a day. 11 catches for 112 yards, averaging a first down per catch. Davante Adams, 3 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Kyron Williams, 2 catches, 18 yards, and a touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 21 out of 32, 226, 3 passing touchdowns. Saquon Barkley. Saquon been off to a slow start this season, y'all. 18 carries, 46 yards. Jalen Hurts, 9 carries, 40 yards, and a touchdown. Tush push. A.J. Brown, finally. 6 catches, 109 yards, and a touchdown. Smitty, 8 catches, 60 yards, and a touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 1 catch, 33 yards, and a touchdown. Jets and the Buccaneers. Jets fall to 0-3. I seen the Jets block field goal for a touchdown. Tyrod Taylor. Oh yeah, what's his name is hurt. Well, I can't think of nobody's fucking name right now. Justin Fields. Justin Fields is hurt. So Tyrod Taylor, 26 out of 36, 197, 2 touchdowns a pick. I didn't even know Tyrod was still in the league. Sacked 4 times. Tyrod actually led the team in rushing as well. 8 carries, 48 yards. Breece Hall about to be out of there, y'all. Look for Breece Hall to get traded. If Breece Hall is on your fantasy team, if he's not on your fantasy team, if he's in the garbage, go ahead and pick him up. He is going to get traded to somebody who needs a running back. If I'm Washington, I'm picking up the phone right now asking, what's the asking price for Breece Hall? I got a 7-rounder for him right now. He's at he's on the final deal of his rookie contract. Y'all not gonna re-sign him. Y'all done already replaced him with Braylon Allen. Send him over. Garrett Wilson, 10 catches, 84 yards and a tug. Allen Lazard, 2 catches, 13 yards and a touchdown. Let's go to the winners. The 3-0 Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield, 19 of 29 for 233. 1 touchdown, only sacked 1 time, no interceptions. Bucky Irvin, 25 carries, 66 yards. Baker Mayfield, 4 carries, 44 yards. Rachaad White, 5 carries, 12 yards. Rachaad White just lost his workload. You get 5 carries while Bucky Irvin gets 25. And then you only get 1 catch out the backfield. Mecca Ibuka, 6 catches for 85 yards. Sterling Shepard, 4 catches, 80 yards. Mike Evans and Bucky Irvin both 4 catches for 33 yards. Mike Evans had a touchdown. Said the Raiders can use Breece Hall. Why would y'all get Breece Hall if y'all spent y'all 6th overall pick on Ashton Genty? That just don't make sense. And y'all got Zamir White from a year or 2 prior. That wouldn't make sense for the Raiders. Watching that game, the Raiders need a fucking offensive line. End of story. They need an offensive line. They need some corners. Offensive line and corners. I mean, Geno will buy y'all some time until y'all need a new quarterback. But I think weird ass Christian Wilkins hurt. The Raiders doing whatever the fuck he was doing, whatever foul shit he was doing in the goddamn locker room. That hurt y'all as far as interior, because we was doing whatever the fuck we wanted as far as running up the gaps, running up the A and the B gap. That hurt y'all. Y'all couldn't cover. I mean, fucking Luke McCaffrey got his first career touchdown on y'all. Luke McCaffrey can't do shit. He got his first career touchdown. And I said during the game, I'm talking to the dudes behind me. I said, I need to see something out of Luke today. I need to see something out of Ben Sinnott, and I need to see something out of Jeremy Lane. These dudes ain't did nothing yet. Ben Sinnott and Luke McCaffrey on their second year. This is their second year. We drafted Jalen Lane in the third round, and all he do is drop the fucking ball when he gets it. So I'm like, I need him to do something. I need Luke McCaffrey. I need Ben Sinnott. Jeremy Lane had a 90-yard punt return for a touchdown. Luke McCaffrey got his first career touchdown. Ben Sinnott didn't do anything far as the stat sheet goes, but he was blocking his ass off in that game on Sunday. And I just need more out of him though. We don't draft blocking tight ends in the second round. I need you to be the next coming to Zach Ertz. I need you to get out there, get open, catch these passes, give us some yak, cause Zach not gonna give us no yak. He runs side to side instead of, up the field where he need to. But that comes with having terrible ass injuries. So you trying to avoid a bad tackle as much as you can. But yeah, I need more out of Ben Sinnott being a second round pick. Everybody has their best, most highest games versus the Raiders. That's the guarantee when playing them. You can say that about the Raiders, but you can also say that shit about us too. He said Newport News, Hampton, Virginia Beach, Norfolk. How you say that? Suffolk, Chesapeake, and Portsmouth. Okay, I heard of all those places. I didn't know all of those was under 757, but I definitely want to go there though. Definitely want to go there. Mike, that dude, pull up gang. Appreciate you, Mike, that dude, for the $9.99 super chat. All right, keys to the city. Answer me this: if I come and visit those places, what airport am I flying into? And what is there to do in those places? Like, I just don't want to go there just to say I'm there. Like, I want to see like some Neptunes, for real type shit, some Clips, some Allen Iverson, some Michael Vick. I need to see all that shit. I need to see, hey, ain't D'Angelo Hall from that area too? D Hall was at the game. D Hall, they what was it? What was it that they announced D Hall with? It wasn't the Ring of Fame, but they did acknowledge D Hall though. D Hall was one of my favorite Commander Redskin players. I loved him with the Falcons. I wanted us to draft him. And once the Raiders let him go, I'm like, please, Snyder, go get him. And he did. And he ended up having a good career here. I attended the game back in 2014 at Lincoln Financial when the Eagles beat us by 3 points. It was D-Jack first game back at Lincoln Financial after they cut him. And he was a Redskin. He scored a touchdown. And D Hall tore his ACL in that same game right in front of me. I was there front row for that game. I'm like, damn, it's over with for D Hall, because at this point he had just came off a ACL injury, and we didn't already transitioned him to safety, so he tore his shit again. And I'm like, oh, it's over with for my boy. Fly into Norfolk International. Okay. All right, bet. That's a bet. I'm going to try to make my way down that way one of these days. You got to let me know what it is to do there, though. So how about them healthy Lions? Oh, we going to get to that. We're going to get to them. Let's talk about these Commanders and Raiders, though, since that's the next team up. Geno Smith, 19 out of 29 for 289, 3 touchdowns, no picks, sacked 5 times. QB rating 78.6. That shit sound good, right? That shit sound good, but it didn't look that good. A lot of that shit was in garbage time, but then when he needed that first down, on 3rd and long, man, he was He was elusive. He was shaking out of sacks, jumping out of sacks. Trey Tucker had him a career game. And I'm like, bruh, who kept letting this nigga get behind him? Yeah, I know they probably stopping in coverage with him because they thinking Geno Smith is sacked, which he stepped out of a couple of them, and he got loose out of a couple of them, and then he found Trey Tucker, and it was like, oh shit. Trey Tucker, 8 catches, 145, 3 touchdowns. Hopefully this nigga can, I'll try to pick him up, but I'm like the 8th person on the fucking waiver wire. Hopefully I can pick this nigga up in fantasy because this been Geno best receiver. Not Jacory Myers. Jacory Myers was getting them clamps on him. You know, with Marshawn. He caught that one pass on Marshawn early. After that, you didn't hear from him no more. Trey Amos almost had a pick. He dropped the ball 3 different times on that one incomplete. He's a dog, though. He's a dog. Darius Howe, what's going on? Ashton Jeanty, though. Ashton Jeanty, 17 carries, 63 yards, 3.7 yards per carry, and that's only because he did get like 2 good runs. But after that, but prior to that, we was stuffing that boy. He couldn't do nothing. He couldn't do nothing at all. The difference between this year defensive line and last year is you can move Jonathan Allen. Jonathan Allen was a big guy, but he's nothing like Javon Kinlaw. Kinlaw is a massive dude, and, you know, he's taking up gap space, and it's freeing up Daron Payne. Now, Daron Payne is doing whatever the hell he wants. Daron Payne getting a sack. Daron Payne stuffing Ashton Jeanty whenever he wants to. Daron Payne is putting pressure on Geno Smith. So that right there, that tandem right there, and then when you block the both of them, it free up people like Dorrance Armstrong or John Baptiste. Even fucking the old man Bobby Wagner had 2 sacks. 10 tackles, 2 sacks for old man Bobby Wagner. So this defensive line is looking different. Frankie Louvu, you don't see Frankie Louvu as much because, you know, we getting pressure up that gap, up that middle. So they containing the outside. We stick Dorrance in the middle sometime. Dorrance get through that middle. He get him a sack. It's different. Look different. This ain't the same Washington team you can run on from last season. Cornerbacks is kind of struggling. Marshawn, Mike Sanders still is struggling. They off to a slow start. But the rookie, Trey Amos, he's having it his way. Marcus Mariota, 15 of 21, 207 yards and a touchdown pass. That was to Luke McCaffrey. He was sacked 1 time. Jeremy McNichols, 4 carries, 78 yards, 19.5 yards per carry, touchdown with a 60-yard touchdown. 60-yard touchdown. He was stepping out of tackles. Broke a Jeremy Chin tackle. Jeremy Chin, former Commander last year. You know, he was come through. He was targeting shit. Jeremy Chin, he was smacking shit. He smacked Mariota. He smacked Mariota into Dan Quinn. He smacked Deebo Samuel on the sideline. He was targeting with that helmet for sure. He was leading with that fucking helmet. But when it came to Jeremy McNichols, McNichols stepped out of that tackle, stepped out of another tackle, 60 yards up the field. Jeremy McNichols, Long Beach own. Know what I'm saying? I met Jeremy McNichols before. This is when he was a practice squad player at this time. I want to say with the 49ers. But yeah, my son took a picture with him. My nephew took a picture with him. Cool guy. Glad he getting his just due here in the league because he's been a journeyman for a while. Good game for him. Running back by committee, y'all. Marcus Mariota, 5 carries, 6 carries, 40 yards and a touchdown. Chris Rodriguez, 11 carries, 39 yards. Jacory Krosky Merritt, Bill! 8 carries, 26 yards, and a touchdown. Debo, 3 carries, 18 yards. Terry, 3 catches, 74 yards. They called his touchdown back. That was a touchdown. I don't care what nobody said. His hand and that ball hit the ground before his knees did because he knew he was about to get caught. So he dove in there, and they still called that shit back. He was hot. He didn't want to play after that. Luke McCaffrey, 3 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown. Luke Ertz, 3 catches, 38 yards. Shout out those Commanders, though. Packers beat up on us, beat up on the Lions, and then lose to the Browns. 13-10. That's football for y'all. It's unpredictable. Fucking predictable. You can beat up 2 of the best teams in the NFC, but then you lose to a bottom feeder in the AFC. Crazy, right? Chargers beat the Broncos 23-20. That was a good game. I spoke about that earlier. Seahawks put belt the ass to the Saints 44-13. 49ers. 49ers is a sneaky 3-0, y'all. Sneaky 3-0. Beat the Cardinals by 1 point, 16-15. Cowboys got belt the ass by the Bears. I spoke about that. 31-14. Chiefs beat the Giants 22-9 Sunday Night Football. And the Lions beat the Ravens 38-30 last night. That 30-point touchdown came in the garbage time to Mark Andrews. Game was already in the bag once the Lions was up by 4. Caused the recovery on Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry knew it was fucking over with. And you just see him have a meltdown on the sideline. Threw his helmet down. I don't know what the fuck that was with him on the bench. He was trying to sit down or fall down or what, but he just knew it was over with. You cost your team another game. He said, yeah, D-Hall from Chesapeake. Okay, for sure. I knew he was from around there. MacWop cousin, yeah, man. MacWop couldn't come through for me this time, man. So I had to pay for those tickets. Great tickets, though. My wife came through with great tickets, though. We was in the 10th row, right in the corner of the end zone. Great fucking tickets. We get to see everybody when they come out. Hatch said, Hove, I got a 2-year-old. How long until I take him to a game? I'm thinking when he about 5, but wifey trying to tell me to take him to a Lions-Rams game this year. Funny that you asked, because the dudes that I was talking to at the game, it was 2 dudes to the left of me was my wife, and then it was a guy and his wife and his baby, and his son was 2 years old. Well, coming up on 2. He was only 1. Shit, it ain't never too early, bro. I took my son when he was 5. I took him to 2 games. When the Redskins came out here 2 times in 2017, I took him to both those games. I took him to his first Dodger game at 2. If he like it like you do, and he know that you like it, he'll be down to go now. You know what I'm saying? Create those memories. You know what I'm saying? Take as many pictures. I had my son tailgating. The first time, it was me, my son, my brother, rest in peace, and his 2 sons. All 5 of us went to the Rams. We tailgated. Cool ass time, man. That's one day I'll never forget, because I haven't seen my oldest nephew in years prior to that. You feel me? My brother got him. You know what I'm saying? Had him out here with us. We went, and this is when the Rams was playing in the Coliseum before the SoFi was even ready yet. So, yeah, take him down, bro. You never know. He might fall asleep through it, though, because they do get sleepy during those games. It might be too loud for him. You might need to have some headphones. But if you want to wait till 5, You can wait till 5, because at 5 he'll remember it going to that game. At 5, at 2 he not gonna remember. 5 he will. So if you want to wait till 5, hey, go for it. But shit, if you want him to enjoy it now, shit, that's memories. You show him just you at 2 at the game. At 5 he can be like, shit, let's go again. And this can be a every year thing for y'all. I gotta see if Noah want to go to the game this year, because the last time we played at SoFi against the Rams, this was 2 years ago. Noah got sick and he didn't want to go. So yeah, but those Lions though. Let's talk about them Lions, man. God damn, them Lions look good, man. I was on the plane like, god damn. David Montgomery. You see, Amon-Ra St. Brown caught a touchdown on Marlon Humphrey and said, "This my shit, nigga." All in the camera. "It's my shit, nigga." I'm like, that nigga be talking shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can talk about that Germany shit all y'all want to, and him talking all that other language. He's still a nigga at the end of the day. You feel me? From California. Went to Mater Dei, went to USC. You know he's cultured, bro. He's cultured. His daddy is a nigga. And I love Amon-Ra St. Brown. He was talking shit to us once upon a time too, because we didn't draft him. But we had incompetent coaching, GM, ownership. If this was Adam Peters and Dan Quinn back in, what was that, 2019, 2020, we wouldn't have passed up on him. But shout out to him. I love me some Amon-Ra St. Brown. Sonic and Knuckles, gotta love that duo. Jared Goff, baller. Aiden Hutchinson, love to see Aiden Hutchinson back. The Muhammad dude on the other end, though, that's who surprised the shit out of me. That Muhammad dude looking like he want to stay on a regular squad, no more practice squad, no more being a journeyman. He wants a contract. Jack Campbell, Anzalone, Barnes, Branch. I think y'all just need to beef up them cornerbacks though, man. I don't like Terrion Arnold. Terrion Arnold is trash to me. I love Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch. I don't love Terrion Arnold though. I mean, but you gotta have a weak link somewhere. You feel me? You can't have good defensive ends, good linebackers, good offensive line, good quarterback, good running back, receivers, tight ends, and not be lacking somewhere. You feel me? It's baptism by fire. He gotta have his lumps. He gonna take his lumps in this league. It's only his second year. He'll get to it. He just too grabby right now. He gotta trust in his mechanics. He gotta trust in his what is the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word that I'm looking for right now. But he gotta trust in his skills though, pretty much. I mean, you didn't get to the league by holding and grabbing, and this dude leads the league in penalties and penalty yardage. Like, come on, man. Get this shit up. Ivani Bunny, she said, shout out Mater Dei. You went to Mater Dei? Or you know somebody who went to Mater Dei. Mater Dei is it, man. I wish my son can get in there. But yeah, let me put this in the chat for y'all too as well. For my peoples who like, you know, winning money off of this football shit. I'm going to put that in the chat. I'm going to put that up on the screen for y'all. And I'm going to also put this up for y'all too. So y'all can follow my code and win. Y'all, I should have been doing this. I'm sorry. It's not me being consistent. And that's just due to this new endeavor with this high school officiating, youth officiating. I'm hustling, y'all. You feel me? I spent a lot of time with FMW, and I ain't make enough money like this. Like, soon as I get there, it's a check for me. You feel me? And I like that. Know what I'm saying? I'm willing to work every day on that. Know what I'm saying? So, y'all see me back at FMW once this football season shit over with. Know what I'm saying? I go and fuck with the homies, but right now, I'm running it up right now. Every day I'm trying to catch a game. Know what I'm saying? Officiate a game. All right. So week 4 schedule is out, y'all. Let me put my reaction screen back on. See, I went my freshman year. Oh, so you, Ivani Bunny, you got chilly. You went there because that school ain't cheap. Oh, send them pics week to week stuff. So, hey, listen, I got you, Hatch. Look, week 4 schedule is out. All right. If y'all interested in this, fill it out. It's on my story. Fill it out. Send me your pics. And then it's $10. We put the spreadsheet together. Once the spreadsheet is out, you can see everybody picks. Everybody who playing, you can see they picks. You can see the payout. It's first place and the second place. Y'all see everybody picks. I add you to a group chat as well if you want to be inside the group chat, so you can see that is no bullshit. I'm fully transparent in there. I'll let y'all know Monday night. If I'm not traveling back home on a Monday, I will send you the finalists. If I'm traveling, you probably won't see the finalists until by the time the fucking game start or after the game. I'll show you the finalists and then I'll let you know who won. But if you want to wait for me to tell you the finalists, you can see who got all their games won and who lost by the spreadsheet. But yeah, $10. My cousin won second place last night. He won $116 off of $10. That's second place. First place won like $419 or some shit like that. So it's pretty cool, y'all. Know what I'm saying? If y'all want to do that, go that way. That's the easy route. All you got to do is pick a team. The Monday night game is the tiebreaker. You pick whoever you want, and then you pick the total points. So a lot of people, when they send me they sheet, they like the score is going to be 19 to 17, 31 to 17. And then I got to fucking go ahead and add it up. 48 points. All right, bam. But you just say, tiebreaker Monday night, I want Denver. 48 points going to be the total. Put your name at the top of it. Put you in the spreadsheet. You'll get your spreadsheet by either Thursday before the game or Wednesday. And a lot of people be late, so Thursday. I'm going to say Thursday before the game start. If you don't get it by the time the game start, you'll get it during the game. And you'll still know who picked who for that Thursday night game. No biggie. Ain't no cheating here. And another one, they're going to have to give me a sponsorship. The way I be promoting this shit. Dabble. I promote Dabble more than I promote Prize Picks because I win my chili off of Dabble. Dabble, and you ain't got to deposit a whole lot of money. It ain't and it's not a requirement for you to play at least $5 on a slip like it is for some of these other apps like Prize Picks and like Underdog. You can play 25 cents on a slip like this and still win. So if y'all don't have Dabble, go ahead, download Dabble. Matter of fact, let me see. Use my code, Pull Up Game, Hove, Pull Up Game, PULLUPGVNGHOV, and you will get $10 as soon as, not $10, $15 as soon as you sign up. $15 as soon as you sign up. Once your $15 is deposited in your account, you can go ahead and you can follow me and you can follow all my picks that I play. Right now, the slip that I got pays 1,728 times your money. So y'all looking like, damn, 1,728 times your money. And like I tell you, it's no requirement that you gotta pay $5 to put in a slip. You can have 25 cents in your account and you can play a slip and you can copy my slip. So if you follow me, you can copy. So right now I got 6 following me. T-Rail follow me. Those are the only ones so far who you know what I'm saying, who downloaded the app. You know that everybody else want to stay loyal to, you know, who paying them. So it is what it is. But I'm going with where I win my money at. Last week, week 1, not last week, 2 weeks ago, week 1, I won $500 on a slip. I got to the airport in DC and see that I won another slip. I won $100. I played $1 on a slip that was 1,000 times. So I was supposed to win 1,000, but they voided like 4 players on that slip. It was like a 10-man slip, and they voided like 4 players out of 10. So they paid me like $110. So I really wasn't tripping. It was a little extra money. Know what I'm saying, to fuck off. He said I use Sleeper, and my favorite, my Louis T and Rio, they use Sleeper too. But I'm gonna have to get into that. But right now I'm fucking with what pays me though. Right now I got Kenneth Walker the third, anytime touchdown on Thursday. Kyler Murray going for 30 yards rushing on Thursday. Josh Allen, 2 passing touchdowns against the Saints. That's going to be easy. Quinshon Judkins, if y'all see, they was running the shit out of Dylan Sampson the first 2 weeks of the season. Quinshon Judkins is here. He took over that workload. I got him rushing touchdown against Detroit. Saquon Barkley, I got him a touchdown against Tampa. Justin Herbert, 2 touchdowns against the Giants. That's going to be easy. Kyron Williams, a rushing touchdown against Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, rushing touchdown against the Rams. Daniel Jones, passing for 2 touchdowns. Jordan Love, passing for 2 touchdowns against Dallas. That's easy. Russell Wilson can throw for 500. Jordan Love can throw for 2 touchdowns. I got Josh Jacobs, rushing touchdown. Dak Prescott, passing for 2 passing touchdowns. Dak gonna do that. That right there. I want to say I played $2 on that. $2. Payout is $3,456. 3456. Nah, his suspension not gonna kick in. They dropped all of it. He missed, the first few games, first couple games. So I don't think it's gonna kick in. Nah, it's nothing to kick in. So y'all download Dabble. I don't know if y'all did or not because it'll come to my phone. The notification will come to my phone. Go ahead and download and get that free $15, man. Go ahead, copy my picks. You can copy my picks. And then sometime I copy other people's picks, and I be winning that way. So if I copy it, it shows that I copy it. It shows on my picks. You can copy it, and you can win. Let's get this money, y'all. I mean, as soon as you sign up, they're giving you $15. It's easy. I don't care if you don't never play it again. At least get that 15, play that 15, and if you like the hell with this shit, the hell with it then. But go ahead and sign up. Use my code PullUpGangHove and get that 15. No reason why you not downloading that to get that 15. Everybody should be getting that. It's free. But yeah. Let's go over this real quick. See who we got. These matchups. Thursday night, we got Arizona and Seattle. Pittsburgh and Minnesota. Got Washington at Atlanta. I wish I can be there, man. I really love that stadium. That stadium's so fire. And then just me navigating through the city on a fucking bird scooter to get there. Me and my homies on a bird scooter to get there. On my way there, well, not on my way there, the day before there, the fucking College Football Hall of Fame is right down the street. So that's another thing you can go do around that Atlanta stadium. Coca-Cola is there. You know what I'm saying? It's just dope. The metropolitan area in Atlanta, man. Hella dope. Buffalo and the Saints. Oh, my gosh. That's a blowout. Saints is so ass. Detroit and Cleveland. I think this might be closer than what most people think. I wouldn't turn a blind eye to Cleveland, especially the way they just played the Packers. They might play stingy against the Lions too, and everybody forget about the first round pick for the Browns. Everybody talk about Shador and the quarterback situation. They talk about Dylan Sampson and Quinshon Judkins, the two rookie running back situation. Old man Flacco. They forget about Mason from fucking Michigan, man. He's off to a good start. You know, fucking Myles Garrett is a G. Grant Delpit, Martin Emerson. What's my boy name? 21. Golly. Ohio State, man. I don't know why I can't think about no name. But yeah, this Brown defense is where it's at. I think this game is gonna be close. Don't be surprised if the Browns might fuck around. New England and Carolina, that game can go anyway. Tampa Bay and Philly, 2-3-0 teams. Tampa got Philly number. Don't be surprised Tampa Bay beat Philly. You got the Giants and the Chargers. Chargers gonna win that one all day. Houston and Tennessee. Houston better get their first win. I know that fucking much. Scrooston G. They better not let us down this week. Rams and the Colts at the Rams. This should be a good game right here. I think this should be a good game right here. Said put your code in the description. I tried doing that. Let me see. Let me. Yeah, good job. Who said that? I-95. Let me put that in here. Let me do that right now. Put it in the chat. All right, y'all go ahead and hit that link. There you go, right there. Everybody should do it. You too, Ivani Bunny. Go ahead and hit that link. Get that free 15. Once y'all win once, y'all gonna be like, man, let me put in all these slips. All you gotta do is play $1. $1. But look at how much the slip play out before you play it. Because you don't want to play no slip that's 10 times your money and you play $1 and then you only win $10. Know what I'm saying? You want that. You want the high risk ones. Know what I'm saying? To pay 300 and something times your money. Those are ones you want to go gusto for. Sometimes, I mean, shit. If you confident about it, shit, you can play the whole $15, and then if it's 300 times, Chili. Movie. Jacksonville and San Francisco. Man, who playing for San Francisco right now? Everybody hurt. Ayuk is out. Jennings out. Purdy's out. Joey Bosa done for the season. Kittle is out. I don't know, man. I might have to go with Jacksonville on this one. Just because I don't know who's going to be playing next week for... I know Mac Jones. But I don't know who else. But this is the game right here. This is the game. I don't know why this is not... Well, I don't know why it's not, because Cowboys and Packers is more... It's going to be more electrifying as far as points being put up. Kansas City is pretty much neutralized now, and they don't give you the same thrill that they always did. I don't see Kansas City going back to the Super Bowl this year. Baltimore and Kansas City at Kansas City. I got Baltimore. Baltimore got to redeem themselves just like they did week 1. I see them doing it here in Kansas City. You got Chicago coming off a high right now, traveling to Las Vegas. I don't know. This game can go either way, but Caleb is on a high right now, and they balling. Luther Burden was looking good. DJ Moore finally getting in the mix. Roma Dunze seemed like the clear-cut #1 receiver over there. Ben Johnson is in his bag. Give me Chicago. Dallas and Green Bay. The return of Michael Parsons. Give me Green Bay. Then you got Miami and the Jets. So it's 2 Monday Night Football games. Give me Miami. I think Miami get their first win right here. And you got Denver and Cincinnati. It's over with. Give me Denver. Cincinnati can't run the ball. No Joe Burrow. I have no faith in Cincinnati. If you up in here, make sure you hit that like button. That's going to do it for me, man. That's going to do it. He said, what's the code? Again, it's Pull Up Gang Hove. It's right there. Keys to the City. The link is right there. It's in the description. It's in the chat. One of my mods, Hatch, go ahead and pin that. Go ahead and pin that, man. Do we got any other news that broke out since Hold on, hold the fuck on. Hold on. Hold on, man. This nigga talking crazy. Hold on. This nigga is talking crazy. Let me show y'all this. I like Bijan, but nigga, what are you saying?
I can bet off of that. It might sound crazy. You actually might lose your mind. You actually might laugh at it.
What?
But if we win by 15 plus, you gotta be a free agent fan, and we'll sign you, and you'll be a new Falcons fan.
15?
15, just for the year. Then you can go back to being a main Commanders fan next year, 2026.
All right, make it 20.
Okay.
20. All right, 20. Okay, 20. Y'all beat us by 20 points. I'll be a Falcons fan for the whole year.
All right.
Deal.
This nigga crazy. Y'all can't even beat the fucking Panthers. Y'all can't even put a touchdown up on the Panthers, and you think y'all about to beat us by 20? Oh yeah, see, okay, so I'll see that Terry McLaurin is questionable for this week game. Giants sign Younghoe Koo. Lane change is pull up gang. Instead of an A, it's a V. Let me see what else. What else? Man, rest in peace, Rudy Johnson, man. Former Cincinnati Bengals running back, NFL star Rudy Johnson dies by suicide at the age of 45 after mental health struggles. Man, that's sad, bro. These players be going through it, man. I'm trying to see if there's any other news to cover, because every time I get off, there's always some shit that come out after I get off. The 49ers worked out free agent safety Shiloh Sanders. Okay. Okay, I got a gang of DMs. Hold on, let me see if anybody football related. Alright, oh, let me put this up. This is wild. This is a wild stat right here. This nigga Bijan, we're about scoring against the fucking Panthers. You over there trying to get new fans and shit. Alright, 2,582 carries. 10 years for Derrick Henry. 4,409 carries for Emmitt Smith, 13 years. This is a wild running back stat between Emmitt Smith and Derrick Henry. Troy Aikman just dropped some insane context on Emmitt Smith. As many years as Derrick Henry has been a bell cow back in this league, he just barely eclipsed 50% mark of Emmitt Smith total carries. Derrick Henry, year 10, 2,582 carries. Emmitt Smith, 13 years, 4,409 carries. Wow. Wow, but the game had changed since then. Emmitt played more when it was, more of a running league. This day and age is more of a passing league. You had quarterbacks who barely threw the ball more than 15 times back then. Plus, Emmitt had that crazy ass O-line, so they was feeding Emmitt the ball. Oh, I got people sending their picks in. All right. Let me see. Anything else? Shiloh's just breaking the news everywhere. That's about it. 3-0 teams. 49ers, Bills, Buccaneers, Eagles, Chargers, Colts. All right, that's going to do it for me, man. That looks like it's it. Man, make sure y'all hit that like button. Henry officially dog shit. Get him out the league. Nah, man. Hell nah. Fat boy him. Always. You can always count on you to come in here and talk shit. Hey, he's still being productive out there. He just got to hold on to that ball late in the game, man. Causing his team. I can tell you what, though, he looking better than Saquon, though. Saquon ain't did too much of nothing so far this year. I can say that much. But Saquon is Saquon. It's just a slow start. And y'all making sure Jalen Hurts making sure he get the ball more than any goddamn thing, man, because he ain't passing it up until yesterday. He wasn't passing it. Saquon not really having a Saquon type of game, but Jalen Hurts is having a Jalen Hurts type game. So, but we'll see. It's still early. Fantasy, it's still early. You know, a lot of that injury bug is around the stadium, man. It's around the league. I lost Aaron Jones already. I lost James Conner already. CeeDee Lamb is hurt. CeeDee Lamb, that was a nasty ass tackle. JD5 is hurt. Terry McLaurin is hurt. Will Harris fractured his fibula against the Raiders on Sunday. Who else? Austin Eckler tore his Achilles. It's a lot of players out here hurt, man, getting hurt. The injury bug need to go somewhere else, man. Says CeeDee Lamb out of Dallas soon. He ain't going nowhere. He just re-signed there. Eagles going back to back. I said that earlier in the year. You ain't said nothing different. But yeah, man, y'all smash that like button. It was good talking to y'all. I missed y'all. This Thursday, if I don't got no games, I get to watch football. If I get to watch football, we're going to have a post-game pull-up Thursday night. So, we shall see. I won't know my schedule until I get off this motherfucker. So, that being said, I'll see y'all soon. Hit that like button.